activity that the volunteer brought into her classroom, completely touched by it and inspired. When she's not working hard on her schoolwork, however, and all her homework that I know she still has this evening, Cayenne is busy exceeding at her favorite sport, volleyball. She is also learning to play the guitar, loves writing songs, and singing in her mom's community theater group. Cayenne aspires to one day have a career in music and also have her own fashion line. She is well on her way toward this goal, as was recently. She was cast as the lead role of Peter Pan in Pritzker's annual school play. Everyone, please, let's give a very warm and generous welcome tonight to Cayenne.
Thank you, Kim. It is my honor this evening to introduce Mr. Christopher Reyes, founder and co-chairman of Reyes Holdings, one of the world's leading logistics service providers for food and beverage companies in North, Central, and South America. A natural-born leader, Mr. Reyes is the eldest of 8 children born to Joseph and Francine Reyes. He attributes much of his success to the values taught within his childhood home in Bethesda, Maryland. Because of his commitment and dedication to hard work, education, and family, Mr. Reyes embodies the word achievement while remaining humble and self-effacing about his success. Mr. Reyes attended Archbishop Carroll High School in Washington, D.C., and then advanced to University of Maryland, where his entrepreneurial spirit flourished. Immediately following his graduation in 1976, Mr. Reyes set out to accomplish his dream of starting a business with his brother Jude and father Joe. Their venture took shape through the purchase of a small beer distributorship in South Carolina. Knowing the great risks and hard work ahead of them, they founded Reyes Holdings. 4 years later, in 1980, they set out to make their next purchase, a distributorship right here in Chicago. This endeavor led his wife Ann and their firstborn son Stephen to move to the Windy City, where Mr. Reyes would focus on the company's quality and distinction within the distributing industry. 9 years later, Reyes Holdings expanded westward with the acquisition of Harbor Distributing Company in Long Beach, California. In the following 5 short years, the Reyes brothers added 5 additional Southern California beer distributorships to the family company's fold. With 20 years of proven excellence now under their belt in the beverage distribution industry, Mr. Reyes decided to expand further and become a food service provider as well. In 1996, Reyes Holdings acquired Martin Brower and took over distribution for half of the McDonald's franchise locations across the country. That same year, Mr. Reyes was proud to welcome Reyes Holdings operations close to his childhood home with the acquisition of Premium Distributors of Washington, D.C. Between 2005 and 2006, Reyes Holdings achieved historic growth with the acquisition of broadline food service distributor Reinhardt Food Service, and Mr. Reyes quickly added 8 bolt-on acquisitions for the Reinhardt operations and a beer distributorship in Charleston, South Carolina. Mr. Reyes' devotion to operational excellence and business strategy has led to the Reyes Holdings' historic growth. The company is currently the largest privately owned firm in Chicago. With more than 3 decades of building the business into one of the leading providers for food and beverage distribution services in North, Central, and South America, Reyes Holdings generates annual revenue in excess of $13 billion. Guided by the principles of doing the right thing, Mr. Reyes' contribution to the business community can only be matched by his civic involvement and contributions. He is currently chairman of the Children's Memorial Medical Center and has previously served as director for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, as well as the Big Shoulders Fund. His other services include, but is not limited to, directing boards at the Allstate Corporation, Northwestern Memorial Healthcare, Museum of Science and Industry, Lyric Opera of Chicago, and United Way. Mr. Reyes was also vice chair of the 2016 Olympic Committee, creating a lasting legacy through World Sport Chicago that will continue to bring Olympic and Paralympic sports to youth in our city. Mr. Reyes currently resides in Lake Forest, Illinois, with his wife Anne. They have 4 children, Stephen, Andrew, Carrie, and Lily. He believes that dedication to hard work, education, family, physical fitness, and a commitment to giving to others are the keys to his success. Being the true entrepreneur that he is, Mr. Reyes is busy working on another business deal and cannot be with us to celebrate tonight. He wanted to be sure to congratulate Mr. Morrison and Mr. Tilton, and to thank everyone for their support of JA. I am honored to accept this award on his behalf.